Okay, we're getting things set back up again. Y'all come on back, come on in. Forgive me that I had to change sets. I was streaming earlier. Let's see, let's get this back. Make sure the light is right. No, I'm too dark. Gotta get that light right. No. It's okay when I'm close, but I wanted, sorry. It's too dark. I'm gonna have to stay rather close, I think. And then how am I gonna read the comments? Let's see. We're setting it up. It's a one-woman operation. Let me get a drink. This is my green drink, my green juice from earlier. Okay. Let's see. Welcome back, you guys. Let me get this other one, this one started so I can read the comments. Come on. So much to do. So little time. Let me get it on another network. Unable to join. You better let me join. Okay, good. I'm in. Now I gotta get this one started. Get this in. Hey. All right, I'm in, you guys. I'm in. Okay, so let's get this lined up. All right, I think we're good. I think we're tracking. That's how it is sometimes, you folks. Back rolling, Jack. You got that right. Yes, thank you so much for coming back. All of you that got to pop back in. Some of you missed the first action. But I was in the cottage and the signal was horrible in there. It was just not to be played with. So I had to reset up everything and come up here, because my main focus was that I was trying to see if the cottage would handle me blending with the Vitamix. I have the Vitamix over there because I couldn't get an extension cord to bring it over here. So I'm looking kind of dark over there on that side. Let's see, hold on a minute, y'all. It's kind of dark. I think I need another light. Let's see. Try not to make it mess up. My glasses are starting to tint a bit. Is that a little better? I know I got that shadow behind me, but this ain't my profession. I am not digging this lighting situation. Let's do it this way. Let's see. No, then I don't want it in the camera. Probably need another one. I think we'll be okay. We can live with this. Okay. All right, good people. We can live with this. Yeah, we'll make it do what it do. So, all right. As I was saying when I was in the cottage, is the big purpose of being in there for this live tonight was because I wanted to see if the Vitamix was going to have any issues running on the generator, with the cottage. And didn't get to test that. I did turn it on before I actually started the live, earlier today. I did turn it on and it worked, but I did not actually use it. So that's going to be interesting. I have to do that in a future video. But for now, we still need our dinner smoothie. And this is the protein. smoothie. This is what I have in it. I had already began making the smoothie when we were having problems, but this is the protein that I've added in it. And this is organic. None of this is sponsored. You're not sponsored. Vitamix is not sponsored yet. And Thor, y'all not sponsored. But I'm letting y'all know what's up with Orbit Stephanie. This is all about Orbit Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? This is my little world. And this is how I eat, and the exercise, and the part-time RVer, and the G children are sometimes at play, and I will get to play with them. And Nala's still in the house. Well, she's not in this house, but she's still in the house. She hanging in there. And the kids are giving her the attention that she was strongly desiring that I was not giving her, because I said I need a little doggy that just want to sit here and chill and watch some movies and just relax. I need a senior citizens dog. That's what I need. I don't need no doggone dog for that's hyper and all that stuff. But then again, hello. Hi, Miss Bradley. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Slash guard dog. You know, one that's got like, you know, one that can get in there and then chill. Or be on lookout. Nala, Sweet Pea, you weren't those things just yet. You want to play, but she got play partners now. And she's doing good too. You said what now? Okay, Jack says it's coming on here. Is it going to be a win for Nala with the grand? Yes. Their pawpaw, he hasn't said anything, but he seems to have accepted that that Nala's she's in the family. She's part of the crew. And Chili, she's doing a fantastic job of taking care of her. And we're gonna go shopping for Nala this week for some more treats and stuff that she needs. And she tore through some of her favorite toys. She just tore through them. Yes, celebrate. Hey, you guys, I can't laugh a lot because I'm gonna have a coughing fit. I'm still getting over my illness from last week. Oh, I gotta remember to take something to drink every now and then. But yeah, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, she got spaded. She's healed from that. And I had to cut off all her hair because they could not brush her. She needed grooming and haircut and all that stuff before she went in to get her to get spayed. And then it was 2 whole weeks she had to be in that cone. So, you know, and then she wasn't with me. She was with the kids, and Chili did as best she could to try to brush her. But Nala, you gotta let Nala know who's boss, and she ain't the boss. So it makes it hard for her to really get her good, you know, get her brushed out good. And so she had loads of knots. So when I was with her week before last, I was with all of them. I just had to take the clippers and shave it all off again. And it was a mommy cut because it was not good. And there's still some missing pieces that I didn't get to because the clippers went dead on me, you know, so anyway, so she got to get the rest of her mommy cut tomorrow. And I'm going to give her the bath and give her, we'll cut it and then give her a bath. And then we'll probably wait another week or two, and then we'll get her to the professionals and get it all stripped again, nice, and then she can grow her hair. I even had to cut her tail. That tail was a mess because it was her baby hair. It was her original baby hair on it, so it was still unruly. So, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, she looked crazy. I'm gonna take some pictures of it though, and I'm gonna put them out there. I'll probably put it on the community tab this weekend when I have all of them. Chili's got a whole weekend planned for us, so I'm just like, I sure hope I had the energy to do all this stuff you named, but we'll see. We'll see how much I can get away with getting me sneaking some rest in. but but yeah. So what else was I saying? You can hear it in my voice. I'm still trying to get over it. You know, C, I don't think she's on here yet, but C was talking about she had the same thing. We both was jacked up with the nasal and everything. And so yes, I once I was able to start juicing again, which was last night. That was all that groceries you saw. That was Costco. What I, the alert or the posting I put out for this here live, that was Costco. And now what you didn't see on the other side underneath it in the basket was also a power washer. I bought that so I can wash the cottage and just to have for the house and stuff like that. So but yeah, so I went all crazy seeing all this beautiful luscious fruit at Costco and veggies, and then I went to Sprouts and cleared them out because I have a new juicer on the way. It'll be here next week. I'm so excited about it, and I will definitely come on when I get that juicer. I will probably do a live or something like that. And so but I wanted to get some trips or day trips or something like that in the cottage, but I just couldn't because I had so much to catch up on since last week jacked me up when I became sick. And what I was saying in the previous live before while we were having all those technical difficulties with the streaming, I was saying that I had planned to go to Tennessee and Georgia, Atlanta, and just in some other states and all that kind of stuff. I had planned on going, but I couldn't because when I was sick, I went to the doctor. They gave me antibiotic. They gave me a steroid shot. It's sinuses. I cleared negative for COVID and for flu, and so they were like, "This is one of them things. I get seasonal allergies." And it seems like I get it every season, every time the weather changes. Even when I go overseas to Kuwait and other countries, I still get caught up and get sick. And I need what they call in the military, they call it the Z pack. I think they call it the Z pack in the, here too. I've heard a doctor call it that before too. But they've never given me a steroid shot when I was overseas, but yeah, they would give me that stuff. And I'd be sick, jacked up, and then it takes a few weeks for my voice to kind of come back, and then the coughing still another couple, 2 or 3 weeks at least of the occasional coughing. And I always know it's still in me when I cough, when I laugh real hard, then you hear it again when I start coughing. But hopefully we're gonna keep that at bay. I'm gonna try my best not to laugh too hard. So I won't have a fit. So okay, Miss Bradley says, "Hope you. I do feel better. Thank you. I think I sound better." One of my friends was saying, "You sound just like yourself." I was like, "I'm not there yet. It's still there. It's still there. You hear it? Oh, oh, oh." It's still there. Let me tell y'all what I did. Earlier tonight, I got a crank call. I love pranking the crank call. I mean, not a crank call. I love pranking the telemarketers. I love it. I can't wait till they call me every day. That's just like a piece of joy for me. And I had one today. What I did today, the lady. No, who was it? Lady? I don't remember what it was, but they called. And I went, it was two. I think it was two. One of them earlier, I went, they called, they said something, and I said, hello. Of course you say hello. And they said, hello they named this business that I once had. It wasn't a real business, but it was a business ID. And so they named it. And then I said, oh. And he didn't say nothing. And then I went, oh. And then he didn't say nothing. And then I went, oh. I did it again. time until I ran out of breath. Each time was a long time, and I just did this screeching and annoying sound. And then he said something, but I couldn't hear because I was making that, I was making that sound. And then he hung up the phone. Oh my gosh, I died. I was like, that's what you get. And then I have another one. What happened? Well, see, when I was sick and I got the calls, some of them days I was too sick. I was like, I can't even play with my prank people. I mean, I can't even prank the people. And then, but one of them days, I wasn't sure who the call was. And then when I realized it was them, oh yeah, no, they were speaking in Spanish. That's what it was. And it was a Spanish recording. And I just kept going. I couldn't even say anything. I'm getting all confused. Anyway, I couldn't say anything, and I just started coughing because that was in my coughing fits, and I just was coughing. Like that, coughing like that. We finally hung up the phone. Let me tell you one more. This is the highlight. I'm telling you, this stuff I'm telling you, this is the joy for me. One more. Okay, my go-to is pizza. I start ordering pizza, and so they called me and they were like, hello. They had the Indian accent. I know that's Indian accent. So they were like, hello, blah 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 blah. And so then I was like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to order this pizza. I said, good. I'm glad y'all called me. I need 2 medium pizzas. One of them half pepperoni, the other one double cheese. Blah, blah. I just come up with stuff. And then and it's ma'am, this is not pizza. This is not a pizza place. And so then I just keep on talking over them until they finally, say enough ma'ams. And then I'll say, huh? And then they'll say, this is not pizza. And I said, this is not Domino's pizza? And they'll say, no. And I said, Pizza Hut's fine. I'll take Pizza Hut. So then I go on my order. ma'am, this is not pizza. I said, what? Then they'll tell me the company. And I said, okay. And whatever the company was, it had nothing to do with pizza. And then I said, that's a new pizza joint that opened up on Main Street. I was like, snap, I got a coupon for it. And I was like, yeah, hit me up with 3 of them now, because that coupon's going to give me half on my whole order. And so then, ma'am. One dude said, he acted like, okay, when I was making the order, and I said, yeah, one of them half mushroom. And then I said, go heavier on the cheese though. So I'm just playing it all out. And I thought to myself, I said, is this knucklehead going to say, okay, let me get your credit card number, you know what I mean? Go along with me and then give me the credit card. I gave him the credit card, which I wasn't going to do. But I was wondering if he was going to do that, and he didn't. He just realized he just had enough playing with me. He was like, this is not pizza. He said, are you done having fun? And I was and they get too smart. I used to be able to hold them on the phone for 10, 15 minutes when they were trying to tell me that my phone, my computer had a virus. They were trying to tell me to grab some computer, and I was like, Oh my gosh, they could ban my number anytime. You know what I mean? Till then, I'm gonna have fun with them jokers, little punk heads. Trying to scam people. I used to tell them, y'all stop trying to scam me. Now I just keep on going till they hang up. And then I crack up. One time I want to record them. I'm never fast enough to have, one of the devices ready to record. But yeah, Jack says they're annoying. They are. And Miss Bradley said, I asked one lady, does she have something else to do? Exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know folks trying to make a living. My hair is all windblown from being outside. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I mean, all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? But if they got you on the phone and I got time, we gonna play. Uh-huh. Yeah. Miss Bradley, you said I asked her to take me off the list and stop calling me, and she said no. I'll keep calling you. That's cold. She said, sis, that's cold. She didn't have to do you that way. She did not have to do you that way. Oh, man. Well, hey, there's a tip. If you got time to play with them, you know what I mean? I would give it to them. I would be, one lady, she got smart with me when I was trying to order my pizza. She says, does this sound like a hamburger? Does it sound like I sell hamburgers? And I was like, are you dumb? You know what I mean? I'm ordering pizza. You know, I'm on my third pizza place and you asking me, does it sound like she serve hamburgers? I'm like, no, it don't sound like you serve hamburgers. Sound like I'm thinking you serving pizzas. anyway, so but that's my highlight of the week. Couldn't go traveling, so so Farah, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hey, look at my Whitney Houston shirt. This is my cousin Bridget. My dearest cousin Bridget. She gave me this for my birthday last year, and so I had to put the hair to match. Sort of kind of match anyway. And Bridget, her husband Isidore, my other cousin, happy birthday to you. I already sang to him. I sent him the video this morning, but it is his birthday. Happy birthday, Isidore. Yes, and you love it, Miss Bradley. I know that's right. Thank you. Yeah, Whitney. I have another one she gave me of Dinah Ross. You know, so I was like, oh wow. So I love my shirts. Yeah, so great gifts that she picked out for me. Yeah, so I'm so serious, you guys. Let me get a little closer. Y'all know that I mean it. I'm so serious. Where's the camera? I'm so serious, you guys. Got something hot coming up. 2 things hot for real in the month of May. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Now, one of the things you will see sooner in the month of May. The other one will happen in the month of May, but you may not become aware of it until a little bit later in the month of May, maybe June. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I am so excited. I am. I can't wait. I wish I could share it with you guys now, but I can't. I gotta keep it shut. But I had to let you know something's on the way. Let me get something to drink. Yeah. Oh, you love, yeah, Farrah, Isadora Farrah said happy birthday to you. And then, Jack says you love graphic tees. I love them too. Aren't they pretty? You know, the ones that I had made from that one source, my Orbit Stephanie. Some of the t-shirt, I haven't been promoting it. I let it stop because I realized after washing the t-shirt started doing some kind of funky stuff. But the exercise moisture wick, shirt, that the graphic tee or whatever, the picture is holding up great. It's excellent. It's actually doing fantastic. So I think maybe the cotton materials kind of got a problem. But I didn't have a problem with my cup. My cup is doing great. It microwaves fine. I haven't put it in a dishwasher because I don't use my dishwasher. Yeah. So, but I'm looking for another source. I'm going to come out with another shirt, and I'm trying to design it now. But I wear my shirt, and you should see me. I have my shirt on, and people be like, "Oh, is that you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me, Orbit Stephanie." And then they say, "Oh, wow, it says a YouTube channel." And then they say, "Yeah, oh, okay." They look on their phone. If they can, they'll pull it up and subscribe on the spot. I'll be in all the stores, talking, woo. And they'll say, "Look at Nala," because, it has a pretty picture of Nala. And they'll be like, "Oh wow, is that your puppy?" I was like, "Yeah, that's when she was really adorable. Now she's a little monster." She's my baby though. Nala's my baby. Especially just when she's just quiet and she's just like chills. Oh, I love her most when she chills. But when she try to act like she the boss or something, we have to run around and catch her. She ain't trained. She needs some training badly. Yeah. So, all right. BM Diver oh 09. I think that's how it is spelled. Diver oh 09. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yeah, that's all y'all get. Probably didn't want no more. And then Farrah says, I need to get y'all's t-shirt and Tiffany's. Oh, yes, yes, definitely. T-shirt. Tiffany's got a really cute design. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, so best of luck for hers too. I love it. So yeah, I don't know who her source is, but she's got a good one. I like where hers is going. In my particular case right now, I don't actually want to handle the t-shirts. I'm not sure how she's doing her business, but I didn't want it. I want it to be more shipment type of deal where I want them to send it out because I hate going to the post office. I dread going to the post office. So it'd be better that way, So that's kind of what I'm doing. But I'm finding more. I'm looking into more businesses that can give me something that I like. And I would like to have something where it's not that square like I had it. I do realize that was kind of, you know, old timey or old fashioned, I guess. But till I get better with it. And I didn't think I would have a big sale of that particular block anyway, because that was just one of 1,000 subscribers. So I wasn't looking for a big old huge whirlwind of sales on that. But I did want to get something out there. And if nothing else, I definitely wanted to be able to have it. Anybody else that wanted it, great. But I wanted to be able to have it, if nothing else, so I could be my own walking billboard, you know what I mean? And get things spread, so that's great. And I did get some stickers. I do have some pins. So when I should do any future meetups, I will be able to kind of have a little bit of a giveaway. So I'm gonna grow my little stock on that to be able to give out to the people. Yeah, so these are the things that are going in my brain cells. So yeah, so you guys, I am gonna be drinking in between. Thank you. Okay, will do. I will do. If you haven't already done so, if y'all can get them thumbs up, that would be awesome. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. The channel is very diverse, but the name Orbit Stephanie has to do with me, going around the world and me sharing my world. So that's kind of where the concept of Orbit Stephanie came from. So that's why it's going to be a mix of not just RV stuff, but also what I eat to stay healthy, what I do to exercise, kind of some life events, the transition into potential retirement. I will still be going on that deployment, but it's been delayed at this time because I'm anemic. My last physical, all of a sudden I woke up anemic. So they were like, okay, you got to get that under control. And I was like, thank you. Okay, I'll get it under control. Good. So it bought me a little bit more time to be able to delay being in that hot desert the whole summer. But whatever. And more time to work on my health. Because when I go out there, I want to feel up to working those 6 days a week. Because we work 6 days a week and it's, 12-hour days, something like that. One day is like 8 hours. I can't remember. But no, maybe it's not that long. No, maybe I don't remember. But anyway, it's a lot of overtime and it's not much to do any doggone way but be hot, go to the gym, go to DFAC, go to church. Probably will join choir again. I was in choir last time and that made my first tour go by so wonderfully. The first half of them 2 years I was out there was great because I was on base and I really enjoyed the church activities and going to choir. And I really enjoyed that. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, they need my scratchy alto back in the game. And when y'all see, I'll be videotaping it and everything. I'm dropping. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep y'all all in the game. I'm going to do a whole series on my Kuwait travels leading up to it while I'm out there. What I'm doing is, I'm telling you, y'all going to be like, she never left. She's still here. I may not be able to do lives as much because it depends on the streaming is internet is very expensive out there. And that stuff, sometimes you feel like you're on dial up. It's horrible. And just what we experienced tonight in the cottage, stuff like that, especially if you do it when everybody on the camp is on the internet, it is horrible. But as best I can, I will be sending y'all the footage and updates. And I'm gonna tell you right now, people used to think when I was in choir, they used to think I wasn't singing because I smiled the whole time. I'll be smiling. But I was smiling because I was praising and I was happy. And sometimes I was smiling because I heard somebody was off. Or just something. I don't know. But I was always smiling, smiling, doing my jump. Doing all of that. And they were like, "You're not even singing." I said, "Yes, I am. I'm singing. I'm truly singing. I'm singing with a smile." Yeah, that right there makes me kind of excited about going back. Yeah, it says, "Thank you for your service. I served regular Army during the mid 80s, right after high school." Me too. Yes, thank you for your service as well. Yeah, I joined, I graduated in 86 and January 87. On the second day of January, I was at Fort Dix, New Jersey, in the snow. I ain't never been in no snow like that before because I'm a California chick. Yeah, so where did you serve? Okay, so you said you were in the Army. Yeah, where'd you do basic training at? Because back then they had Dix, they had, I don't know, I'm not going to name them all off. You just tell me if you want to. Yeah, but I thank you so much for your service as well. And if you're new to the channel, or anybody that's new to the channel, I'm no longer active in the service. I'm not in the service anymore. I am a federal employee that's in a deployable position. So I deploy with the military. So that's my job. For now, I'm in a deployable position. But right now, I'm anemic. So I got to get that under control. But in May, we'll probably be able to get the green light go. Yeah. Hey, C is in the house. Oh, yeah. C is in the house right there. Yeah, welcome, C. I'm glad you made it in. You feeling better? I hope you are. Yeah, let us know if you're feeling better. All right, good people. Let's see. I said we were going to make a smoothie, a dinner smoothie, and we are. And I had to change directions because I was in the RV in the cottage, but we had such horrible signal. So I had to stop. And I said, let's go ahead and abandon this video and restart. So what I put in here so far is water. I put in this organic protein powder. And there's a whole orange in here. Hitting the bottle. Hitting the bottle. Well, no. What bottle? Oh, are you asking me, am I... Wait a minute. See, are you asking me, am I intoxicated? No, I'm not. This is all natural I am. No, I'm not. But I got the, I guess I feel rested enough that I got the energy. I'm here for it. That's probably, I bet that's what you're saying. You asked me, did I hit the bottle? Because you keep the jokes coming, sis. But Look at, so, okay, so there's a whole grapefruit in here, a whole orange. I started putting in, I did put in water. I did put in three, what are those things? Dates, 3 dates. And I started putting a cucumber in here. And the reason why it looks kind of off, well, you can't tell now because the water has turned yellowish anyway, but it's because of the turmeric. I use a lot of turmeric, so it's got like that little haze. But this means that I'm getting my money's worth. That's what you're seeing. Let me wash my hands so then I can pour in the rest of this stuff, and then I put it in a blender. Give me a second. Righty. Okay. All right. So I see another message coming up. So you, BMD, we'll call you, Fort McClellan, Alabama, then Redstone Arsenal, and afterwards Germany, finish in Cincy Army Depot. Caught you on Tiffany's show. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again for your service. Never was at Fort McClellan and Redstone Arsenal. Yeah, I was there, Redstone Arsenal. Yeah, I've been there before for training. That was interesting, but I didn't go there as a military person. I went there for my training with the Army, for my deployment with the Army. Yeah, so it's all about the amperage. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying, sis. Okay, maybe if you don't mind, see, rephrasing that, that would be helpful to me. Yeah, I put turmeric in your, yeah, you put the turmeric in your tea? Yeah, I love the turmeric. It's good. And then I put, this is parsley and baby spinach in my hand right now. So I'm gonna put that in here. I'm gonna put the rest of this half of a cucumber. It's good water, beautiful for the skin. I have one whole banana, and I have pineapple. This was frozen pineapple, and then there's celery in there. Yeah, so that's about maybe a whole stalk of celery. And let's see, let me get the tapper out of the way. It's in my way. And this is the rest of the grapefruit. And like I said, the baby spinach, the celery, the pineapple, rest of it. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it all in here. This is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be more than I can drink tonight. I already know it. So look at, that's full. I didn't mean for it to be that full because I'm heavy-handed though. You know, that's what I am. I'm heavy-handed. Okay, y'all give me a moment. Let me turn on the blender. I couldn't bring the blender over here because I don't have a cord long enough. I do if I would have wanted to look for it, but it was just taking up too much time. I wanted to hurry up and get back on the live since we had technical difficulties earlier. So give me a second, y'all. Sing amongst yourselves. Y'all talk and give me a moment. I'm gonna start this blender up. Done. Normally I like it just a hair thinner, but I'm gonna leave it alone. And let me get a glass so y'all can see how pretty it is. How pretty it is. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour. I'm not even gonna taste it because whatever it tastes like is awesome. So go ahead and pour my beautiful protein smoothie that I need in me body. And let me grab my straw. Let me taste. I can taste that grapefruit. This is good, y'all. Have y'all been making any smoothies and juices and things? Are you even into that? I wonder. Um, I'm doing a lot of things. I'm hoping that I can figure out. I know. I mean, I'm spoiled because at home, of course, I can use Big Bertha, my Vitamix. I can use my juicers. You know what I mean. Cleanup is really easy. So I mean, I have it really good. I have an abundance of room for the fruit and vegetables and stuff in my regular size refrigerator and on the table and the counters. So, but when I travel, that's going to be really interesting. And that's why I'm doing a lot of testing and trying to figure out, can I bring Big Bertha Vitamix with me on certain trips? Um, and if not, maybe the juicer or something. I don't know. If I'm doing some boondocking, though, I don't think it would be very practical to bring those things because you would have to have the electricity, source. I need it because I don't have a huge, I don't have solar panels like some people have, all those extra solar panels to help them out. And then my refrigerator is limited in space. And when you're juicing, you will fill up a refrigerator and if you juice like you're supposed to, shoot, all that stuff in it. Like my refrigerator right now is packed, but my intention is to juice most of it. So so you go through produce a lot, but I love the health benefits that juicing offers. So I'm just curious how many of y'all out there do that, and if you do it, if you're a van lifer or RVer or a nomad or just whatever your mobile life is, if you do it, maybe y'all can share with me some tips on, what's working for you. Because I have a little blender. It's a little cutesy blender. It's not very strong for the cottage. And I know I can get a NutriBullet. I know I can get one of those. Yeah, now that would be good for smoothies. I know I can get one of those. I'm not going to get it just yet, though. But I don't know. I'm just kind of curious what else you guys are doing. If you're into that, what suggestions you might have. And, but I got a new juicer on the way. I just got notification that they shipped it. I should get it next week. I cannot wait to show y'all what that juicer is. I can't wait. I'm so excited. That again is not sponsored as of today, but we never know. So we never know what can happen. But anyway, no matter what, I'm gonna tell y'all the real deal anyway, how I feel how it's treating me at that moment, or what my experience is. So okay, so how's the first? Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back. Amber says, I would like to start making smoothies. You're encouraging me. Thank you. I'm glad, Amber. I'm glad. And I try to, I know I put a lot of ingredients in, you guys, because that's just me. I just love the stuff. So, but if Amber and you and anyone else out there, if y'all would say, look, if we can keep it down to like 4 ingredients, or 2 ingredients, if you're in a bind. I mean, 2 is easy. I mean, a banana and some chia seeds, or bananas and strawberries and water. But I like to try to get the protein in if I know I needed it for the day. And I know I did not eat enough protein. I didn't eat hardly any protein today because I ate yesterday's leftovers and there wasn't that much tuna in it. And I had intended on making some. I just wasn't hungry. I was busy trying to get my work done for Friday and running late to try to get this live started. So I said, I got to get me some protein in. Unfortunately, most of the protein, I mean, it's all in this. I'm not going to drink all of this tonight. So that's going to go in the refrigerator. And then I'm probably going to open up maybe a package of tuna. And I have some boiled egg. So I'll probably mix that together and eat that if I have room for it, if I'm up too late tonight. But I'm glad the smoothies are helping you, encouraging you. And that's awesome. That's all I want to do is just like, I want everybody to be like, feeling healthy with the energy. And some people may say, You eat all that stuff, but you hollering about you sick all the time. But I'm like, I'm sick because of allergies. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not, I mean, my diet is not perfect. You know, I fall off the bandwagon. Yeah, sinus drainage. Exactly. Yeah, so that's what got my throat all jacked up. But also, it's inflammation in the body and the mucus. And so, there are foods that we can eat and drink, consume that breaks that down, that eliminates that mucus. I mean, some mucus, of course, you're gonna have it because your body produces it for a reason, but yeah, that excess mucus and the inflammation and the swelling and body aches and arthritis and whatever, all these other things, that doesn't have to be that way. And diabetes, we don't, type 2 diabetes is something you develop because of your diet. Type 1, the people are born with it or within 2 years of their birth, something like that. But type 2 diabetes is that's something that you yourself or whoever was feeding you and your lack of activity for whatever reason, that's something that was created afterwards, like when you're 10 or above or something like that, or those ages. So diabetes, type 2 diabetes is very reversible. So you want to catch that before, you want to not hopefully get that get a be told that you're diabetic, but if you do, it's not the end of the world. You have to change your diet. And I will say this is what I've learned through my years of being concerned about my weight or health and all this and that, is at the end of the day, I had a light bulb moment where I said, it looks like all roads point to eating like a diabetic. I'm eating like a person that has diabetes that must change the way they eat. If you eat as though you are a diabetic, you will, I mean, oh my gosh, you will be far more healthier than the SAD diet, standing for Standard American Diet, SAD. That's the acronym that in the world of clean eating or veganism or vegetarian or whatever, all those names, the Standard American Diet, it is nicely called in short SAD. And it's sad to me for a reason, because we should not be following that old school pyramid. I don't think. I'm not following it. Let's just say that. Y'all follow what you want to follow. But I'm not going to follow that, so. But yeah, that diabetic following the diabetics diet. Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah. Check it out. I don't know what you didn't know. But something I just said. Yeah, but check that out, and yeah, follow a diabetic's diet, because they're higher in protein, higher in fats, good fat, the good fat like avocado fat, not no, or olive oils, something like that, but not canola oil and vegetable oil. That stuff is garbage. Coconut oil is a good one. Some people find that they're a little allergic to it, but okay. And if you want to do like ghee, I think it's called ghee, those kinds of oils, if you're into that, especially from a good clean source where the animal was raised, uh, farm raised, farm grade, what do they call it, grazed, and just a real happy cow. Yeah, if there's such a thing. I think they're happy till they realize where they at. And then they're like, wait a minute, this sucks. But yeah, drinking plenty of water. Now my water looks off because I have cinnamon sticks and dried rose tea. No sugar or anything. I just, it was warm earlier. It's not warm now. So drinking plenty of water. And yeah, getting those greens in. Getting the greens in. And these are the things that I need because of the anemia, my blood anemia. I need to keep getting these greens in. And while I was sick, I didn't go into the store. So I was forced to eat what I had, which was actually great because it's rare that I ever do that. I usually buy stuff and I don't even need it yet. Because I hate being without food. I just love to be surrounded by food and drink. I may not be able to drink it all and eat it all, but I just want to know it's there. And I don't know why that is. I think because I didn't get it. We had when I was a kid, but we didn't have what I wanted. I wanted Captain Crunch. I wanted junk food. My parents, they didn't play that. They didn't buy junk food. They were farmers. I guess that would mean I was too. I was a farmer's daughter that hated it. I hated it back then. I would love it now though. Yeah, so where we at? Okay, yeah, I was saying it. Juice is on his way next week. Next week, I plan on doing something in a day or night trip in the RV. That is my plan. And if you're just coming on, I had mentioned that 2 teasers. In May, I got 2 huge things coming up. Early part of May, like that first week or so, that one will be revealed. The other thing in May, it will happen in May, but I don't know when it's going to be revealed. But I am excited. And you know, I'm going to promote the bedonkulous out of it. And I hope that you guys will do the same. And subscribe. And our campaign of giving the shout outs to everybody every day is going great. Thank you guys for helping me shout these people out and giving those thumbs up to them. You know, and if you were on there, you know, I mean, I'm doing them random, you know, so it's just random. And there's the thing is, in most cases, I can only pick from the people who their channel is public. If their channel is private, then unless there's another kind of way, I don't know how I can see. So I have, thank God our community has, I think we're at 1,380 plus subscribers at this moment that I know of. But I can't see all of you. So some people may feel like, oh, wow, I wish I could. I'm sorry. But I may not have been able to see it because of the way your count is set up. So, and so that's how that is. But yeah, I'm randomly selecting the folks, and I thank each and every one of you. I do. And we're growing too. You know, every day there are subscribers every day. So that's awesome. I'm excited. And what else y'all got for me? Let's see if is there any more headline news to share? I managed really good. I thought I was gonna have to take take my throat lozenge and take some meds on you guys, but I seem to be holding up pretty good, even through my silly storytelling of annoying the scam callers. So you got scam callers, run away with that if you have time. If you got time, sometimes I do stuff like, I haven't done this one in a while, where I told them, hold on one second. Just I've been waiting for you to call. Hold on one second. I just set the phone down. But there's no fun in that one. There's no fun in that one, talking about, you know, hold on, because it's just no fun. You know what I mean? I want to hear them. I want to engage. I want to talk. They call to talk. We're gonna talk. Oh, I may sing. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all, about that coughing. Okay, y'all got anything else for me in the chat? You know, I can stay here all night. I ain't lying. Oh yeah, and I've been doing good with trying to, let me pull my pants up. Pull my pants up. Let's see. Uh, you can't see me. But anyway, I've been doing good with my exercise, and today I didn't get to exercise though. But tomorrow I'm going to exercise, and I'm looking at myself in the other camera. Looking at myself. All right. I better stop before my knees start hurting. Yeah. So what y'all got? Any questions? Such a happy girl. Yeah, I am. I am. Yep. God bless me for that. Sometimes I'm the only one happy in the room. But I don't care. You know, I'd rather everybody else be happy too, but as long as I ain't miserable. I like to be able to laugh off something. Even when I'm in misery, like when we were in the army and we'd be on field exercises. Oh, it'd be so miserable. But oh man, we got some people that can play the dozens. And I could too. I can go around and around. I can do the dozens too, but I'm not as I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve a little bit, so you know, I might take some. I may feel like you just undercut me. You know, and I'm like, you didn't have to go that low. You know, yeah. So, but we used to have fun. It was so miserable, but we were all together, our friends, and to this day, they are my lifelong friends. We've been friends since my first tour in Germany. You know, I have people that no. Yeah, I do have some people I remember from my first tour in Germany. One of them I ran into in Kuwait. And then, but the other friends are more, I have a lot more from Fort Bragg that I'm still in touch with. And I mean, we've been friends for 32 years and counting. Yeah, so that's some of the best parts of being in the military. Yeah. So, okay, DM, wait, yeah, DM, my dyslexia is kicking in. Undiagnosed dyslexia. Okay, my BMD, with these scammers, I take the phone into the bathroom and flush a few times before I hang up on them. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Do they ever talk back? I mean, they get so mad at me. And that's a dead giveaway that y'all are full of it. A proper business would not be ready to go off and on a person and think that they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? I should probably start saying you were on a recorded line. But yeah, I like to, sometimes I'll have nothing to say and I just start, if you were on here earlier, I'm not sure. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but on the replay, you can watch that part if you missed it. But I had one. I did this a couple times. I went, and it was even worse than it is today. Because today, each day I'm sounding, for the most part, better and better. But also today I've coughed more. So I don't know what that's all about. Loosening, I guess. The stuff I'm juicing and drinking is loosening up the stuff. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, I was sounding like, oh man, where they at when you want them? You know what I'm saying? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Yeah, so, okay. Do you ever go to K-Town while in Germany? Yes. Yes, I used to go to K-Town. That's Kaiserslautern, right? Kaiserslautern? I forgot what K-Town stand for. We used to call it, yeah, that's Kaiserslautern. Whatever. Yes, I went there. I know I went there a couple times. You have to remind me what was in K-Town. Was K-Town a party? If it was a club spot, party spot, or was it more for the long what, like the field exercises, like for the artillery and infantry. I don't remember what K-Town was known for, but I was in near Stuttgart the first time, and then I was near Frankfurt the second time, and she was back then. I was 18, 19, 20, 20. Man, because you can drink at 18 over there. By the time I came back to America, when I was of legal drinking age in America, I was all drunked out. You know what I mean? I was like, I did all my partying, and I was like, I pretty much stopped drinking. I mean, I stopped drinking as soon as I knew I was carrying my daughter. I mean, it probably even before that. But yeah, I mean, I knew I was pregnant with her at like 6 weeks or 7 weeks, something like that. So, but yeah, after that, I stopped drinking. I was like, I never, until a few months ago, I started dabbling with wine. Well, no, the new year. I rang in the new year with a little bit of wine. I was starting to get into a little wine. But lately, because I'm trying to get some of these pounds off, man. So I was like, no wine. I started losing the appetite for wine when I started curbing my sugar craving by doing more keto, eating more, less carbs and more protein and vegetables and fats, good fats. So in doing that, that made me lose, thank God, the cravings for the sweets and all that stuff. Oh my gosh. But I said all of that and still circle right on the back to me eating again. um, okay, so you said, yep, I went every weekend. I was in Craigsfield. I never heard of that one. Army Depot. Oh, it's Army Depot. Um, Air Force mainly there, but we enjoyed the Flash night out. Yeah, Air Force. Yeah, that's good. I never really partied with Air Force people. I think I just had this thing that they were kind of boring or something. And I'm sure I'm wrong because later on in life, I did get to know some Air Force people and they were fun. I found some, I never found a Marine that was fun though. Now, I haven't run into any Marines that were fun, but I did run into Navy people who we had a good time talking trash, Air Force, of course, Army. But at Air Force, the other branch, like I said, I started to learn of them after I got out of the military, with me as a federal employee when I got more exposed to the other branches. But but yeah, that's cool. I mean, that was one of the best parts of being in the military is meeting all kinds of cool people, people with all kinds of walks of life, and folks that they grew up one kind of way, thinking a certain mindset, but then when they got in the emerged into this melting pot of different folks from all over the United States, you come to realize, hey, some of the stereotypes that you were believing, turns out that they were very false stereotypes, and it wasn't universal. I mean, what is universal? There's not very many things that are really universal to all of us, but yeah, I went into the military coming out of LA area, of California, thinking there's no place better than California, especially Southern California. I was like, as far as I was concerned, everybody wanted to be in Hollywood, in LA. I just was like, I just thought it was the place to be until I came out and I started saying there's a lot of cool people and other wonderful things out there. So I was very naive and very stuck in my ways and very, I guess a stuck up, I don't want to say elitist attitude. That's nasty. But I mean, to some people I probably did sound that way. But that was my pure ignorance that I thought everybody wanted to be in Southern California. I just, heck, they made movies, but that was my interest because I loved acting and movies and television. I wasn't an actor or anything, but I thought I wanted to be one when I was a kid. Not I thought, I did want to be one when I was a kid. Until my father, that's another story. Until my father, Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and tell y'all. Okay, wait a minute. You said you used your ration card trading cigarettes and beer to the beer lady. Yeah. You took me way back with the ration card. I didn't see that one coming. You're right. I didn't smoke, and my husband at the time, we weren't smokers, but somehow the ration card was getting used. You're right. Sometimes you have to do certain things, make them ends meet when you're struggling, young military family with 2 kids. Yeah, so you miss driving the Autobahn in your snow Beamer. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Autobahn was nice once you got used to it, but you had to be in a car appropriate for it. One with them governors on there, you'd be like, dang, I need to go faster, but I can't. But yeah, I miss all that too. Yeah, but I man, I was getting ready to tell y'all a story. Oh yeah, about Hollywood. Yeah, I wanted to be an actress, so I remember I was real young. Now this may sound kind of bad, but I mean it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So my father, that's just the way he tried to hit me to life. And he said, he said, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, I want to be an actress. And then he said, oh, you want to be a prostitute? And I said, huh? I said, I didn't say I wanted. I'm 5, 6 years old, 7 years old. By the time I was 8, I realized, don't keep telling me I want to be an actress. But I was like, prostitute. I said, I didn't say anything about a prostitute. Now, mind you, I grew up in LA in South Central, and there were prostitutes on the corners down the street on my way to school, walking to school. There were homeless people, gang members, and all that. So I grew up knowing what that word was. Maybe not at 5, 6. Okay. So, but I knew, and and my father, he wasn't one to hold punches. He didn't mind exposing you to, or he doesn't. He's still alive. Thank God, he's still with us. But yeah, he would rather you learn from him to avoid learning the hard lessons the hard way and a painful way or in violent ways. So he said, so here he is. He said, so you want to be a prostitute? I said, no, I don't want to be a prostitute. Please. I want to be an actress. And he said, well, that's essentially what you're saying because, you have to sleep with the director, the producer, the writer. Everybody's got a scam to try to get you to go to bed with them and try to, entice you to want to, do what you got to do to get the part. And so I was like, what? And I was just like I said, a couple, 2 or 3 years of that, I decided I'm going to keep my dreams to myself. Then he would ask me, he's like, what you want to be when you grow up? I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know. That's my daddy. Another daddy joke, a daddy story. You pleading the fifth? Y'all pleading the fifth too. I'm pleading the fifth too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some questions for me? Yeah, y'all got some questions? I don't mind answering them. You know what I'm saying? If it's something I can answer. But I guess, let's see. My glasses. Can't see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been on here a little over an hour. It says, okay, DK says, C says she pleads the fifth. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm pleading the fifth too, right there with you. No matter what I said before, I'm pleading the fifth because that was just talk. Okay, DK says, in your travels, have you come across anyone with a Thor 24 run RUV, RV? And if so, how would you like it? I don't know what a Thor 24.1 is. I, oh, 21 is 20. I mean, 24. Is that how many feet it is? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know anything about Thor's. I couldn't spot a Thor without reading it, other than I just know my Class B. I have a Tolero, and they have so many Class Bs look a lot alike, and especially if they use the ProMaster chassis. You know, they a lot of them they look alike. So I know really intimately. I just know my version. I have the Tolero, and I know there's another one that starts with an N S. I can't remember the name of it. Because that one, the one mine is the bed and stuff is at the rear, and then the shower bathroom is in the middle, and then that other version, the shower is in the rear, and then where you make up the bed is brought further up. Me personally, I like my setup better than that setup because I like to keep my bed up 24/7. And that setup, you wouldn't be able to access the shower unless you're, break down the bed, split it up, and then you can, have your walkway, or I guess enter it from the outside. But I like my way better because when I keep my bed up 24/7, it also gives me that what we like to call a garage. So I have like the back portion of the RV is like my garage area, and I have a foot locker under there with some food and some appliances in there. I have a table, one of those, I don't remember how many feet it is, but a nice sized table that I travel with. So when I want to set it up outside to cook outside, I have that. I have a couple of chairs that are under there. So like I said, that's precious um, space, square footage or space that I can use by having it set up where the bed is up 24/7, and then the fact that I have it or I got the model where the bed is in the back. So I don't know if that helps, but like I said, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with. Okay, so you're saying it's really a small class, a 25 foot. Okay, just curious. Continue having fun. Thank you. Okay, 25 foot. Small class, oh, a small class A, 25 foot. I was gonna say, because mine is a 20 foot and I have a class B. So yeah, that is a small class A. That is small. That'd be cute. I might look for that. I may see if they have that on a lot. I need to change my warranty appointment, and I can't get them jokers to call me back. That's one thing I can't stand about the dealership that I have, that I bought it from. That really does annoy me. That's gospel right there. That annoys me. So I may have to. That may be what I have to do next week too. Go down there and get them to change my warranty appointment because my deployment date is moved yet. They haven't officially told me it's moved, but I know it has because it has. So, but yeah, so I needed to push out my warranty because I still want to keep the vehicle up until it's time for me to, bust up out of here. So I'll turn it in, while I'm, it'll be turned in for, just before I leave, something like that for the warranty issues. So yeah, I'll look for that small class A and see if they have any on the lot. Yeah, that'd be interesting to look at. Do you have that? Uh, okay. Do you have that, DK? Or what RV do you have, if you don't mind sharing? And then Miss Bradley, do you plan to RV life or home health? Wait. Do you plan to do RV life or home health? Mm, I'm not sure what you mean by home health. Um, but yeah, I definitely want. I would love. This would be my thing. This is the way I feel right now. I'm in the market for buying some land, okay, and for various reasons. But I want enough. my plan is, if nothing else, we can boondock on this land. Family members, if you need a place to, pop up shop, a place to, temporary or permanently. It just depends on what the situation is, and it depends on how much land it is and where it is. But first and foremost, I want some land in my name. Okay, I also want it to be hopefully in a location that I would be happy to still boondock, like even if I set it up to be an RV, a couple of RV sites for me and friends or what have you, then great. So, I mean, that's great. It just depends on where it's going to be, because I'm looking at different areas. So I, yeah, so that's what I want to do. RVing is definitely tiny living, RVing, however how you want to put it, is definitely in my blood. It is in my veins. I can't see it going away unless something, some God forbid, something really bad happened where that's not a reality for me anymore. But yeah, so I want to get a piece of property. Don't know how many acres, no less than one. And one is kind of tiny to me. I don't really want one, because I really want at least 2.5 or 3, something like that, maybe up to 20. It just depends on where it's going to be. And then, so that's what I want. I want to set it up where any of my relatives or what have you, if they need it, they can put something on it. That's fine by me. I just want us all to feel like, I don't want anyone to feel like they have nowhere to go. And even if that someone is me, if something happened in a way, unfortunate wise, where I had to lose certain things, stuff happens, life happens, that land is something hopefully will be the last hold. Not even this house. It doesn't even have to be this house. But if I got the land, and I know I have the ability to live smaller, and downsize. And some people, I mean, even living in a car, converting a car, which again, I mean, some people do it because it's just a lovely lifestyle. Some people do it because they want the freedom. They don't want to pay, give their money away to rent. They don't want to be attached to a particular area. Everybody has their reasons for why they do any of this stuff. So, but for me, I'm open. I'm still working full time. So I don't have the luxury yet to do loads of RVing. Especially not full time. I can't full time yet. So I'm a full time worker, part time RVer, and what was I saying about the RV? And my dream, and that's where I was trying to go with it, is in my dream world when I retire, unless something changes, I would love to be able to be nomad, um, about maybe a year, a whole year, maybe a little bit more, but a whole year of being able to do the travel, and maybe by then I'll have connection with either by way of my property or property of other friends and family that I'll get to stop by and stay and camp out and just breathe and go to the national parks like I really, really want to, and stay longer, I mean, so those are the things that I really want to do. And because the trips that I take now is such go, 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 I don't get a chance to really absorb the whole moment, because as a content creator, and as your driver, and as I got to get some sleep, and I'm the act. You know what I mean? I gotta be able to put on my face, or whatever, or give you the energy that I got. And hopefully it is good energy and not, dead energy. I gotta be able to figure out now what are we gonna do. We're gonna talk about the cooking. We're gonna talk about the location. We're gonna show you this. What's it all about? What's the content gonna be on? And then the editing and all that. So even though I would take a month off from work, it was work. I didn't really, really, truly relax longer than probably sometimes when I got sick, like a sinus infection came up. Maybe that's why sometimes I had that stuff, because it's a way to make me sit down somewhere. I don't know. Um, but anyway, yeah. So that would be my dream, is to full time. Once I retire, at least a year. Uh, I don't think I need 2 years of doing it. Probably at least a year to a year and a half, and then what's next? But that's still, we're still looking at least 3 or 4 years before I could seriously do that, according to my time. And you never know what happens. But for right now, the way things are kind of planned, I'm going to be working at least 3 to 4 more years, at least, full time with my current job. And when I retire, I'm not trying to do no more work other than what I'm creating in this space here as a content creator, and whatever business partnerships I develop with the people. And that's part of what I was, part of what I'm talking about that's happening in May. So stay tuned for that, y'all. God is good. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Yeah, that was a long answer. I'm sorry. Okay, so no smoothie for you. Yeah, I got the smoothie. I made it. Uh-huh. Mm. Yeah, if you missed that part, when it replays and you can see all the stuff that I put in it. But it turned out real good. I really wanted to do it in the RV though. That didn't get to happen. Mm. Message coming up. So let's see. Um, you rented one for a week. Oh, DK says, and you loved it. But I like getting options from people who have longer term experience with that model. And you aren't a salesperson. And you aren't sales. Oh, and who are not salespeople. Right. Go to Facebook, look up on Facebook. There are different groups, private groups, that supposedly Thor had nothing to do with. But yeah, private groups that are set up on Facebook. Like I'm joined to one that is for people who have or are looking to buy the Thor Tolero, and that other one. Like I said, it's two models that are very closely matched with Thor, with mine. I have the Tolero, and the other one starts with an S. I can't remember the name of it. But I'm a part of that group, and I've learned a lot. So, and people who have warranty issues and stuff they've done to overcome them, or fights they've had to have with warranty or with dealerships, or just things. So it's a great group to join. So look up that model that you said you were in for a week. Check it out. I'm sure there's a Facebook group out there, and I would suggest that you join them. And usually the requirement to join is either A, you have the model, or you're looking to buy, and that's usually a good enough to allow it's up to them, the moderators, how they have their rules. But I found that that's usually kind of the questions they ask, and join in, and there's a wealth of information out there to help you. Yeah, there during this winter, there were two road shows, no, RV shows that were in town. One was in Arlington and one was in Dallas, but it all happened at a time when we were having our winter blast, and so I didn't go. But that was something I had on the schedule to go to. Didn't make it out there. That sucked because that was right in my backyard. So, but that's another thing. When RV shows are available and it's something I can put on as a schedule, I'll do that too and go live, and hopefully that'll be some helpful information I can share to you guys. And okay, so Miss Bradley says we need to talk. Okay, well, Miss Bradley, reach out to me on Instagram. If you haven't already followed me there, follow me there. Drop a drop me a message, and then we can chat whatever it is that you wanted to discuss. Yeah, and let me know, remind me, because after I take the meds tonight, the coughing medicines, I'm probably gonna forget some of this stuff. So just remind me, yeah, that you were in the chat tonight, and then we can talk about whatever it is you want to discuss. And so okay, so we'll say 09. You said my goal is to purchase an RV in 2020, but COVID hit, and so did the prices. Yes, I will. You said I will now wait till things settle before I make a purchase. I can imagine how much restraint it doesn't take you long to, I mean, to really horn yourself back in before buying, because you, like you said, you were ready at 2020, and the prices, like you said, they were at somewhat, I guess I won't say reasonable, because I think they were starting to slowly creep up just a little, but they skyrocketed when people realized COVID was going to stick around a while and they couldn't do their international travel anymore, and they didn't want to fly or couldn't fly or needed to see whatever, all the reasons people bought RVs during those worst 2 years of that. To include me, I have my reasons why I bought this well exaggerated price vehicle, but it was like you said, it was just kind of, that's the thing, you either wait if you can or need to wait, or you get it now. So, but yeah, I totally understand that if I were in your shoes and I was ready to pull the trigger in 2020 before the prices went up, and who knew that this was going to happen, and then to look at them again when the prices are going up, I ain't mad at you. I know I'd be doggone if I was spend 20, 30,000, 40,000 more for the same vehicle. I would feel the same way too. I'm not mad at you. I totally understand your reservation, and I applaud you for having phenomenal restraint. I applaud you for that, and you could pick up, like I said. It's gonna come down. The prices are gonna come down. Just long as there's a demand, it's just how it is. So I get it. I spent a lot for mine, but I think mine is still valued pretty well off that. I may not get all the money I need out of it. I mean, all the money I paid, but I won't sell it. If selling it is in the future, it is in the future at some point. I don't know when. That it's going to be a deal. I'm only going to take a deal that I'm happy with. So. But yeah, for right now, the cottage. She's in the family. She'll stay in the family. I'm open to other changes and adjustments. Definitely am. But for right now, I am loving the freedom that I have in it, that's for sure. And loving pulling up in people's driveways and kicking it, and just not being leaving a huge footprint on other people that I visit. We get our laughs, our little hee hee ha ha on, and then I retreat to my little cottage. Lights out. Bam. And then if I'm staying with people that are really, really generous, they'll send me a text and let me know breakfast is ready. And I say, I'll be out in about 15 minutes. Give me 15 minutes to wash it off, brush it, and get myself presentable for breakfast. Yes. I feel a cough coming on. Hold on. Need to drink. I got some cramps last night that jacked me up. I didn't drink enough yesterday, enough water. And I drank a lot of juices because I did all that shopping at the grocery store last night. I was so tired. I didn't drink. I mean, I didn't drink a lot because I was running. Then when I got home, I just started juicing. So I didn't have a lot of plain water. And I knew that was a bad sign because I had a really good workout yesterday morning before work on the bike. I use Zwift. That's the training program that I use to put my bike on. I mean, to train with. So, but anyway, so I had these horrible cramps. Anyway, not that y'all needed all that. I do tend to fill up the air with extra stuff, extra information. I said all that to say to remind myself to drink the water so I don't get cramps tonight. Okay. Let's see. Okay, where are we? Okay, C says organic farms feed. I don't know what you mean. Did I miss something, C? Organic. Last thing you said was no smoothie for you. And then organic farms feed. I'm not sure what that means. Um, and then let's see, on we'll continue to rent. Might find a decent used Class A. You might find one. You can find one if you know what you want. Open to possibly meeting the person. I mean, you can find one. Excuse me. You can find one. In some cases, though, I mean, it's just going to be a decision that you have to make because it may be older or maybe something that is still pretty new, but the prices might still be high. But it's just one of those things. I think you're doing the right thing by keeping your eyes peeled, asking the questions, doing your research, weighing it all out, before you pull the trigger because it's a big expense and a big responsibility it is. I mean, it's a house on wheels and hitting bumps and you know, you know, jarring down the road and all that stuff. Things get loose. I thought, I just didn't. I thought having an RV, a brand new one, would give me wonderful peace. At least 4 years of having it, 4 or 5 years of having it, like my vehicles have done. Having an RV is far different. They come out the gate broke down and jacked up sometimes. Yeah, a lot of times. You just might not know it. Uh, so yeah, I didn't even know that I was gonna have to learn all kind of skills of the maintenance, uh, fuses, and I mean, I had to learn more about this, and I haven't even learned it all. I haven't even. I've barely scratched the surface. Um, but yeah, that's another thing I want to record me doing some maintenance. There's some maintenance that I need to do on it. I want to do that. But like I said, I couldn't get up there because it's windy. In Texas, it's wind. I don't know if you can hear it, but we've been having high winds all week long. So I definitely wasn't going to go up there with the high winds with my camera. I can't do it all. So, but after so long, though, I won't be able to delay some of this maintenance that I need to do because um, I need to do it. It ain't all about just recording it. There's some of that stuff I need to do, and it's taking me a while to get to it. So if getting up there with the wind without recording it, that may have to be a thing, but there'll be other stuff. There's plenty of maintenance I can do. I just gotta get to it. It's just so much. I have an appetite to do so much stuff, and it's it's so it's just me. But I appreciate y'all hanging in there. How you do, and subscribe and share and hit the like if you haven't already done so. Okay. Let's see. James Gibbons, do you come across a lot of single black RVers while on your journey? James, single black ones. More single black women, yes. Single black men, I haven't run into any. I run into a lot of single white men, but not in general. It's just not in these clubs. You don't find in the ones that I'm in. I'm in escapers and escapees. You don't find there's not a huge black presence. Um, it's probably maybe 5% of us it makes up. I'm not sure. And out of that, the males, I don't know. I did not run into any single males, but the males that I did run into were married to 99%, if not 100%, were married to non-black women. And then I did, of course, come to know some black single women. There's a couple. Was there a black couple? I don't even remember. I mean, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying when I went to the event in Arizona, 2 events in Arizona, Stephanie, did not run into what you're asking. But I know that the blacks have RVs. I have family members that have had RVs since they were children. And I just remember we had campers. I completely forgot we had campers in an RV when I was a kid. but I just forgot. But my parents, they weren't in any clubs. You know, they just had it. And so yeah, me not running into them at events, and I haven't gone to a lot of events either. So, but that doesn't mean that they're not out there, because they're definitely out there. Because like I said, I have family for decades. That's all they had. It was RVs, and they took trips all the time. And like I said, I even forgot we did as kids. I forgot. Um, but no, I haven't. It'd be nice though. There is another excuse me, organization I joined. Forgot the name of them. Black people, RVers. I forgot the name of it. Dog. If I remember, I'll put it. I'll post it up. I'll repost their site on the community tab. And they're having some events in Florida and Georgia, but the timing is not good for me. I won't be able to go. So I'll have to catch them in 2013, catch some stuff. Yeah. Um, so James Given. So are you a single black man on the RV in the RV journey? Might as well ask you. Are you the one single black man? And Miss Bradley says yes. Okay. Okay, you were talking about me. You hit me up on Instagram, I think. Okay, and O9 says, do you have leveling on the cottage? No, I don't have leveling on the cottage. And I didn't really know what that meant when I bought the cottage. Excellent question that you've asked. I don't have it. It doesn't have a stabilizer or whatever it is. When I first bought it, I was feeling like, I felt like, whoa. I was very nervous. And in high winds, it's really not fun to drive it either. But I know obviously you slow down because it's got such a high platform or whatever. It's high. So, but yeah, it doesn't have that. I think my next vehicle in the future will be something that comes with levelers. So, yes, because I find myself in a lot of situations where I would love for it to be level. And when it's not, like when I run my kitchen sink, the water will run towards where I have an outlet, GFE or GFI, whatever it is, an outlet right there on the counter. And I always say that is such a doggone like hazard. It makes me nervous. So I usually have to put a towel right there. So if I'm unlevel and the water is going towards that outlet and towards the stove, I'll put a towel right there to absorb that water. But yeah, no, it doesn't have it. I just have to make do with. I just have to make do the best I can. But that would be an item like glad you mentioned that. That is something that I would want in my next vehicle, is a one that has leveler. In fact, what I have in mind is getting, especially if I'm a single traveler, but I wanted to be able to have some room for other people to get on board, get in. The grandkids take them sometimes, you know. So I would like probably a class C, maybe a B plus, but if you're gonna get stablers, that might have to put me in a class C. You know, I can't see me having a class A unless, not as a single person. Me, Stephanie, I don't have a need for a class A, because that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot pushing around. But that's me personally. But right now, a C, and being able to, depends on what my circumstances are. If I'm doing my little 1 to 2 year nomad hiatus, then I made a class C, and being able to pull a vehicle might be something, I would enjoy, because then I can leave the class C parked and then take the vehicle and go into town and do stuff like that. So, but that's in the future. Right now, I don't need that, but yeah, let's see. Hello, wait a minute. Driving. Okay, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Hello, hi, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Welcome. Glad you made it in. Driving but listening. First time chatting on live. Oh, awesome. Welcome. Yeah, I try to do a live at least 2 to 3 times out the month, but definitely two. You'll be able to get two of them out of me, um, maybe even four. But I try to, if I got some videos that I could put out, then I won't do as many lives because I'm doing the editing and I'm at the place and all that stuff. So, but if I do more lives, um, in that month is because probably I had the time to do the lives, or that was the only time I had was to be able to just lights, camera, action. So, but yeah, I'm glad you're able to make it. I'm glad it's your first, and hopefully it will not be your last, and there'll be a lot more to come. Yes. And then it says, we're losing cannons, Air Force. You're losing cannons? See, you're losing cannons. Okay, see, I'm not sure if you're having a conversation with someone else that I'm missing, but or maybe you're responding to something I said under there. See, are you driving? You I only ask because I'm not getting some of what you're saying. So yeah. Yeah, if you can let me know what you mean by we're losing cannons. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So let me know, sweetie. Okay, and then '09 says, have you checked out the Nerva? And my screen name is NABS, Black Sub Scuba Divettes. Oh, Black Scuba Divettes. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, good. Thank you for helping me with your name. Okay, and then you asked, did I? No, I haven't checked that out. No, no, I haven't checked that one out. Is that a class B? I don't know much about the class Bs. Really about a lot of the RVs. Just the one I have. To be honest with you, I don't know. I looked. I'm more curious when I see other class Bs to see their layout, comparison to my own layout. And I don't really look at class A in a way that I want to own one, but I'm also curious at class C's because that's something that I see myself in the future, my next vehicle. So yeah, so I don't know that brand, I'm sorry. And, but tell me if you like it. That would be interesting to find out your point of view. And if it's a class A or class, it's probably a van, I'm guessing, because that's what you were talking about earlier. So yeah, tell me about that one. And then, oh, divers. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, so you're a diver, a black scuba diver. I know a black scuba diver, a female. Uh, I know at least one. I think I know two, but one of them I know, and she's local. She also plays golf. Oh wow, she's an amazing woman. She's got quite a story too. I know one other black female diver. Yeah. And she plays tennis too. No, she does golf. I'm not sure if she plays tennis. Okay, and then you said they're out there. Oh, I guess you're talking about the single black men. Maybe that's what you're talking about, Miss Bradley. Okay. And C says, have a good evening, sis. Have a good evening. Thank you for dropping in. And you be safe. And I hope you're feeling better and better every day too, C. Night, night. Okay. And black diver. Sorry, it's the National African American RV Association. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to recall on that then. So it is NAARVA. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Thank you for telling me about that. Um, yes, that would be awesome. I would love to learn more about that association and find out what's going on and meetups and stuff. That would be awesome. And then okay, so you also said that my dream RV is a Fleetwood Bounder 336A. You know more about RVs than me from all your research. I don't even know anything about that. Wow, I'm gonna have to look that one up though, since you said that's your dream one. I will check that out. And lots of good diving in the great state of Florida and RVing, ton of states, parks here. Yes, there is a lot. Oh, so you're in Florida. Oh yeah, yeah. You guys have it. Y'all got it set up for that kind of thing. You know what I found was interesting because I was on my way to Tennessee before I got sick last week, and we were having a hard time finding like the free land. You know, how we got that MLB. Wait. Uh, that land, you know, that land where we can, I'm getting tired now. So when I get tired, I can't remember a lot of stuff. But you know, when we can, it's the federal land. Starts with BLM. Yeah, that's federal land. In Tennessee, they're cracking down on a whole lot of. I mean, I don't know if they're cracking down as much. Maybe that shouldn't be the word I use, but it seemed to have been a challenge to find RV places without, especially inexpensive ones, or free opportunities in Tennessee from what we were finding in our research. So, um, yeah, it's not like the West. The West is so much easier from what I'm hearing. Um, I was planning on going to a place where they're selling RV land. I wanted to go there and get a showing, and I was gonna record all that. They ain't gonna get to do that. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, yeah, BLM, Bureau Land Management. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, BLM. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, so I stayed on that in Arizona this winter, and I had a good time. I mean, it was very different, but I was with a group of people, so it wasn't like I felt alone and scared or anything. So because we were like camped all together, so that was an awesome. It was with the escapers. I got videos on it. It was my winter vacation, 2020, no, 2021 to 2022, my winter vacation. So I rang in the New Year's out in the desert. So the New Year. I rang it in sleep though. I didn't stay up till midnight. I was like, it's cold out here. I was freezing. I said, I'm going to bed. I stayed till 9, about 9:15, around that fire, and I was like, I got on, I got on out of there. That was one of the videos where where's Tiffany gave me that shout out. Yeah, so, but all right, good people. Okay, wait a minute. So it says can't type is 36 feet. Oh, nice. See, that's another, see, you reminded me of another thing. Another reason why I got a Class B was because I didn't want to pay for storage, and I wanted something that can fit in my driveway, and something I could put my hands on and touch it. Stop the shoe, step the shoe. We got we got our first sponsor of tonight's show. We got James Givens with the $9.99. Hey, with the super chat. Can't wait to retire so I can purchase a Class B and travel the states. Yes, I am single and can't wait to leave Ohio. All right, well, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you, E.T. But hey, James Givens, you are the sponsor for tonight's video, and we thank you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. But yes, you can't wait to retire. Get your Class B. That's awesome. In Ohio, oh my gosh, I've been to Ohio once. One of my childhood best friends, she lives in Ohio. She was in Youngstown. Youngstown freaked me out. I was like, I saw a car drive by, and it was an old car, and they remodeled it or whatever, refurbished. I don't know, but the thing had a chandelier. She had a chandelier, and I happen to have my I happen to have my camera out. I took my camera out so fast, and I was taking a picture, and my friend said, "Girl, you gonna get us killed. Don't you go taking no picture." And I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. The car had a chandelier in it. That was Youngstown, Ohio. I haven't been able to visit her since then. That was a long time ago, though. But yeah. Well, thank you for holding it down in Ohio. And I hope you retire soon. When you plan on retiring? Yes, yeah. We got another sponsor for the channel. We got BMDIVER09, which stands for, we just went over it. It stands for black scuba divers, if I get it right. Yes, thank you. $20 $20. Pure love. That's what I'm saying. Everybody with the pure love. I appreciate you. Yeah, the super chat. You, my dear, have also sponsored this channel. So we got 2 sponsors for this here tonight's video. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with us too. And you know, we having a good time. Y'all giving me great reasons to keep this smile on my face, you know, because your girl was sick. I was sick early, I'm telling you. I'm good now though. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad to be back out here and with you guys. So, okay, thank you. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so, all right. Okay, so what else y'all got? Anybody got some more questions? Because, you know, I keep y'all on here as long as y'all feel like being on here. We can keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Which I got, because y'all don't want another childhood story, do you? I don't want to wear you out with too many childhood stories. But I am going to remember to keep drinking my water. Yep. But now what was I saying about, put my knee up here, put my leg up here. Yeah, so what was I saying? I got next week something's gonna come up. I'm gonna get that new new juicer. I have a new juicer on the way. I'm so excited. I can't wait for y'all to see it. And this one I think is a juicer. My hope is that it will be able to I'm sorry. Things are on here and I'm trying to look at it with these are bifocals. So sometimes you'll see me make the adjustment because I can't see. But yeah. What the heck was I saying? Oh, the juicer. So I hope that this new juicer that I'm getting is definitely going to be much more effective juicer from the claims that I've seen. And I'm hoping that it will be just the right amount of power and easy to clean up in the RV. So, because I want to be able to juice in RV or make a proper smoothie or something. I got to do something because when I RV, I don't take care of myself as well as I should. It seems like I do pretty good. I mean, there are people out there that do far worse than me. I don't like eat a lot of candy and stuff, but if any, but you know, I still need to. I don't move enough when I'm in an RV. I don't move enough because all you got to do is jump off the bed and turn to the left, and you're in a bathroom. Jump off the bed, turn to the right, you're in your kitchen. That's it. Pivoting, you know, not even you just pivot, you know. So there were some days when I wasn't doing anything. I was not moving at all, and the weight. That's how I gained. From the time I bought that RV, I gained 10 pounds from September of last year up until last month when I started getting them pounds off. So I got them 10 pounds off, thank God. And we still need to get another good 10 or 15 more off. Yeah, so, in my book, that's what I need to get off. But definitely another 5 to 10. Definitely. But I would rather 10 to 15. Yeah, so, but yeah, so okay. DK, do you have any veggie smoothie recipes? I don't have recipes, but now what I made because I go by however I feel or what's in the refrigerator at the time or just whatever's going on. But I'll tell you, with the smoothie that I made tonight, I'm guessing that you weren't on here earlier, and so I'm gonna go off of my raggedy memory, and we have I put in this protein. I knew I needed some protein tonight because I hardly had any today. I didn't have very much protein at all. And that was just time slipped away. And then before I knew it, I was like, you didn't eat, so this for protein, 1 scoop of it. A whole serving is 2 scoops, but I only put 1 scoop in. So yeah, 2 scoops is 21 grams. So I only have half that. And that's if I drink all of this, which I'm not going to drink all of this tonight. I already know I'm not. So I put in a banana, 1 grapefruit, because I really wanted the grapefruit. That was really the thing. I wanted a grapefruit and I wanted protein powder. So I just said, screw it, put it in a smoothie. so 1 grapefruit, 1 orange, 1 banana, a small handful of parsley, a handful of baby spinach, a half of a cucumber, 3 dates, water, and I think that's it. Oh, celery. I guess equivalent to about a stalk of celery. Yeah, that's what's in here. That's what's in here. And now, if after we're done with this live, whatever I have left, I'm probably going to put another banana in there. Pineapples. That's right. Pineapples are in here too. I taste a lot of the grapefruit. The grapefruit is very overpowering, but I mean, that's fine. I already knew I wanted the grapefruit. I really wanted the grapefruit in. Now I'll do DK. Do I have veggie smoothie recipes? I don't really do a heavy based veggie smoothie because they're a little bit harder to drink for me. I can drink a green juice. This is juice. I juiced this earlier today, and I didn't finish it. That picture of me advertising that I'm going live tonight. Look on that on my community tab. That picture is what this is. So, but I don't really make a heavy based veggie smoothie because I just don't. I juice the smoothies though that are heavy vegetable based, and then my smoothies are usually more fruit based with veggies added in, just to get the greens or something like that. So that's kind of how I go. But if I can come up with something, I'll definitely keep you in mind. So tell me what you had in mind. Do you drink veggie smoothies? What you're asking. If you do drink those, let me know. Give me an idea of what you've been using, and then I'll see how I can play with it. But I know right off the bat, if you're not already using it for a veggie smoothie based recipe, if you want to put apple in, to help balance the flavor. Hold on a second. Apples, green apple is great because it's low in sugar. And then lemons also help with the balance, the bitterness of the greens that happens. Let's see, and it's low in sugar. Obviously, this is lower in sugar than the other apples, and this, of course, is citrus. A lemon, so it doesn't have much of any sugar, if any at all. Let's see, what else could you do with the vegetables? The vegetables is kind of one of those things. Like, I guess a V8. I thought about that too, making a V8. Oh, no, that's not a smoothie though. That would have been a juice. I was thinking about making like a V8 juice with tomatoes, recreating something like that. I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna do that when I get the new juicer next week. It's gonna be nice. Can't wait to get that juicer and juice for you guys. Yep. So Miss Bradley, trying to FI. I don't know. Miss Bradley, I'm not sure what you mean by trying to FI. Uh-huh. Yeah, so what else y'all got? Any more questions? Any more comments? Mm, did I cover? Did I cover anything that you wanted me to cover that I missed? Y'all let me know. I'm about to pour some more in here. I wish I could have some of this too. You know what would be fun? Is juicing outside. I want to do a live or a video or something with me juicing outside, making smoothies. Maybe I have a juice off or a smoothie off. Main thing I want to show is how it works out, you know, with me and the RV and stuff like that. I already know if I'm hooked up to shore power, I'll be fine with those things because then I can get the water. I can get all the water I need and the power would be great. But if I'm not, you know, boondocking, that's the interesting part. Yeah, so people, you guys have been awesome. And I thank you so much for coming back and wrapping up our week together. We got to cover a few things some things I didn't get to do last week, and I'm catching you up on the reason why I was MIA. I try to still post in the community tab as much as every day, because I'm still doing the campaign of doing the shout out gratitudes that's running until the end of this month of April. And I appreciate it, and it's actually wonderful therapy for me because it gives me a chance to see out of the people who don't have their accounts private, the people that have their accounts open to the public. I get to see, like, oh my gosh, maybe I know the person or not, but you know, or see your interesting names and just know that you guys subscribed and you know, give you that shout out. So I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming in, the comments, and I love it to see other folks supporting other folks that have gotten shout outs. So I appreciate that too. And y'all coming out, because I know your time is precious and y'all could have been anywhere, but you spent a few minutes with Orbit Stephanie's community. And I thank you so much for letting me entertain you with in between coughs. Yeah, so let's see, I know next week in the week, I think in the week I'm gonna do a live, and I may even do it early in the morning. I might do something really early in the morning. So, and that one you already know I can't drag that one out because I'll have to start work. But yeah, that one is probably gonna be really early and more concise and more kind of recipe based. And but I thank you guys for letting me share what I eat and stuff. And I took a break with showing y'all exercise as much. Yeah, I mean, I'm still exercising, but I just took a little break. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. I wish I had a song to sing. What can I sing? I don't have a song. I don't have a song. So I'll spare you guys. Oh, it started coming to me. Hang with me to a destination that is near to you. Hang with me. So our journeys may be blessed and our dreams come true. Can I get an amen? Good night.